Hi, good afternoon. My name is Walter Scholtes. I'm here in Langenfeld at the EPLAN office, very near to our headquarters of EPLAN in Monheim, near the River Rhine, exactly. So this morning I uploaded an EPLAN file into the EPLAN cloud, and I'm very curious, where is my project and how safe is it? They told me I have to be here in Langenfeld, so let's find out. I've been told I should meet you here in Langenfeld because you know everything about my project in the EPLAN cloud and how safe my project is in your cloud. But first of all, where am I here? What is this office in Langenfeld? What are the people doing here?
Hi, bonjour. Welcome here in our office in Langenfeld. This is the right place for you if you want to know more about the cloud. We are doing cloud business here since 2019, and you find a lot of people here working hard to provide a better cloud solution and of course keeping information security, and we have a specific SecOps team here in Langenfeld which is responsible to operate the cloud platform. What do you exactly want to do?
I think you mentioned the SecOps team, and this is especially what I'm looking for. I noticed that a lot of EPLAN customers are more and more using the EPLAN cloud, uploading projects, and probably ask themselves the same questions as I do. Where is my project and is it safe there? So I'm very curious about the SecOps team.
Well, in that case, let's go to the SecOps team and ask it what we can see there for information security.
Great, let's do that.
Let me introduce you to Markus, our head of Team SecOps.
Hi, Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, welcome to our room. We are here in the SecOps room. As you see, we are very secure and we do everything to keep our data, or the customer data, safe in the cloud. This is our job.
Well, I'm not a cloud specialist, Marcus. I'm not a technical guy, but I won't say I'm disappointed, but I thought I would see thousands of servers. Where is my project? I'm still looking for I uploaded my project this morning and I'm very curious, where is it?
Okay.
And is it safe, especially? Because I put in a lot of effort to create this project, so it must be safe.
This project is safe, but it's not here. Where you come from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Oh, in the Netherlands we have your project, in Amsterdam.
Oh no.
We use the data center by Microsoft, and this is located in Amsterdam.
So I'm actually coming here to find out that it's over there.
That is it. Yeah. We make everything in the cloud, in the Azure cloud, and so we don't need any hardware stuff here. We only take the maintenance, the security, and the operation and the monitoring of all cloud environments from here, but no hardware stuff, nothing.
Okay, that explains a lot. Thanks.
Welcome.
Tell me, Marcus, why is this setup with Microsoft hosting our projects in the clouds so beneficial for EPLAN and for our customers?
Yes, well, yeah, Microsoft has a great opportunity in data centers and in cloud security. So we use the data centers from Microsoft because he has a big experience in hosting and in providing the complete infrastructure. So this is better for us so that we can focus on our kern competency, that we do our job, what we want to do. So we have to monitor, to have threat intelligence, we have to take backup, and of course we take care about the deployment of the cloud environment himself.
Okay.
So it's much more better that when we do more IT infrastructure.
Yeah, that makes sense. And how is this cooperation with such a big company like Microsoft working together there as partners?
This is very great, because we have regular meetings, weekly meetings with Microsoft, deep exchange. If we have some questions or some problems, we get very fast help from Microsoft. We have a service level agreement, about 15 minutes reaction time, so we are very fine with Microsoft.
Okay, so and we are not only hosting our projects there, but EPLAN is also offering applications in the cloud. That's, for example, say like eView, eManage, or the EPLAN data portal is in the cloud.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah. For that, we have more than 30 developer teams that coding the application, and every application that is built up from these feature teams comes via our pipelines, our security and deployment pipelines directly in the cloud. So we take care also about this topic, that we cooperate very deeply with the developer teams and bring everything in the cloud that's necessary.
Okay. And the next step, and also next question from my side would be, and what do we do in terms of security? How safe is it to have these projects in the cloud and have these applications running in the cloud? Is that something that you can answer to me?
Yeah, well, yes. This is one of our big topics in our department, that we take care about the security. So we starting security very fast and very early in the deployment phase, so that we do exchange with the developer and do penetration tests and other security stuff and all the state-of-the-art policies that we need to have at the end of the day a secure application. And of course we monitor, as you see here, all the time our cloud environment, and if there's something went wrong, we see it directly. And this is our job, that we do this, and we're very proud about our incident process, so that when something went wrong, we are very fast in the reaction and we do a good job with the developer teams together. We can solve every problem very fast.
So I can sleep tight at night and be sure that everything is safe.
If I can sleep good, you can also sleep good.
I have a question about standards and certificates.
Oh, that's a good question, but this is a question more for Marty. Marty, can you join us for a moment? Question for you.
Yeah, I'm curious, are there any international standards involved? And if so, how do we make sure that we fulfill these requirements? What if something goes wrong? Yeah, I just want to be, you notice, I really want to be sure that nothing happens to my project. You understand that? Yeah?
Okay, Roger, I can understand your concerns, but here at Langenfeld, we run and maintain an information security management system, which is certified according to the ISO 27001. What is it? This is an international gold standard for information security, and it contains more than 100 dedicated controls, which make sure that your data is safe in the cloud. And of course, the security is verified by an organization which is called TÜV Nord. They come in yearly here and take a look if we are really in compliance to the security standard of the ISO 27001. So you can be sure it is safe.
So even if you want it, you cannot access my file?
No, I cannot. I have no authorization to access
I can only go there by signing in. That's the only option to get to my file.
Only a very few dedicated admins have access to the resources, and only if needed. In all other cases, there is no access for employee employees to your files. Only you as a customer has a dedicated access to your files.
Great. So I am reassured. I hope that you are reassured as well, that your data is safe with EPLAN and EPLAN Cloud. I can go home and be safe with my project and know that I can use it wherever I want to be, wherever I go, at any time and place, and have access to it, which is great. Thank you very much for having me here today. Looking forward to see you again, and good luck with your operations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. See you.
Bye.